Hi, Pisces-aries. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in to your cosmic energy check-in reading. This is a timeless look into how the cosmic energy in the now moment is supporting you. Okay, so whenever you find this reading is when it's truly meant for you. I hope that this video finds you well and in the highest vibration possible, Pisces-aries. We're going to take a quick look into, again, the planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac signs, elemental energies that might be supporting you, guiding you, or influencing you. Okay, so go ahead and get started on your grounding or gratitude practice. I'm going to sound my sound bowl. Once that sound dissipates, we'll get into these energies and these messages. Okay, here we go. Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Pisces-Aries Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their cosmic energy check-in. Thank you for your love, your mercy, your guidance, and protection. We love you, and so it is. All right, Pisces-Aries energy, cosmic energy supporting for Pisces-Aries. Okay. First card that wanted to come out was Saturn and Truth. Vibration of 6 here, Pisces-Aries. 6 might mean something here to you. Saturn comes in as a means of discipline. Almost like can serve like a reality check. Okay, tell me more about this Saturn energy and how it's connected here to Pisces-Aries. You do have the lunar eclipse and change. Wow, yeah, so that lunar eclipse is coming up on November 8th, I believe, for the full moon in Aries Taurus. So this might be an energy reading for that time frame, okay? And if you are watching this at a later date, think of just the next new, or I want to say the next new moon. Okay, so maybe the next new moon for those of you that might watch this at a later time, okay? Even though that's a solar eclipse, the next full moon could also mean something. But with lunar eclipse energy comes a lot of change. In a similar way that solar eclipse energy brings about a revolution, brings out a lot of inspiration, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of aha moments, right? The lunar eclipse energy then follows that up with, okay, how do we implement and apply what we now know? What's now been revolutionized, what's been revealed, right? Messages, third house in messages, okay? Some of you might be undergoing a very spiritual change at this moment here, Pisces-Aries, okay? Maybe you feel like you at the soul of you, at the core of you, are a different person than you were maybe days ago, weeks ago, months ago, or years ago. Something about your communication with the divine and source has definitely activated or amplified or expanded or increased. And I feel like that's centered around this truth. Okay. Part of fortune and increase. Beautiful. Right? So that's exactly what's coming in here. Bottom of the deck here is Saturn return. So double Saturn energy as well for you. So I kind of get with the double Saturn that Pisces-Aries, I would say that this is a time for you where you're gonna feel the pressures of life. There might be certain things that arise here in your reality that feel almost restrictive. this sense of I need to make a change, I want to make a change, I need to try things differently or do things differently might be a big part of this. And maybe some of you are seeking guidance through messages to kind of better understand that. So I'm hoping that that can come forward for you all in this reading. Because Saturn return is all about wisdom, maturation, again, maturity, aging, right? Almost like the adage of when you know better, you do better, Pisces Aries. And I think that that's a truth that you're going to have to face in your life in some way, shape, or form. It's like you know better about something, and it's like now it's time to do better about it. For my number people, we do have 6. We have 43, which breaks down into a 7. We also have 27, which breaks down into a 9. So 7 might be an important number here. Like I said, 6 can mean something to you as well as 43 or 50, or maybe even 5, okay? Let me know if any of those numbers connect with you. Some of you might also have some loved ones around you that are noticing a change in you, Pisces Aries, like something's a little different. I don't want to say it's either it's off with you or it's on with you, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's a difference. I feel like the difference might be neutral, but someone's going to maybe point that out to you, close to you. I do get that maybe, you know, this could be in a positive way, like, wow, Pisces Aries, I see a lot of positive change within you, from you. See a lot of growth. Others of you, though, with this Saturn return and Saturn again showing up twice here for you, I think that this is just a time where if you feel that call, Pisces Aries, to be a bit more disciplined around certain things, disciplined around the changes that you want to make, maybe I kind of feel like it's changes within your soul type of vibe, right? Like spiritual shifts that you might be sensing and feeling for yourself. This would be the time to lean into that. I also get that there might be some sort of communication or a truth that comes in that catalyzes this change. Something that shifts your reality almost in a very permanent way. Okay, so let's look at the tarot and see if we can get some more details on that. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful energies here for Pisces Aries. What do they need to know about Saturn? Lunar eclipse in the 3rd house here. What do they need to know about the presence of Saturn, this truth, the lunar eclipse and changes, and the messages connected to the 3rd house and the Saturn return energy for Pisces Aries? What's the truth here? Yeah, you got strength. Okay. I get that the truth might be hard to hear. It might take a lot of strength. It might take a lot of vulnerability. Maybe this is a truth that you need to speak to yourself, right? Like, all right, I need to be honest with myself around this particular thing, right? No longer allowing any illusions, no longer allowing any sort of procrastination, I just heard. The truth is, I got to find the courage and the strength to face this thing. Tell me more about strength in Saturn. Thank you. Queen of Swords, yeah. Truth is, I have to maybe cut some things out here, Queen of Swords energy, in order to bring something into balance. Strength and the Queen of Swords are all about balance and what is right, right? What's the right thing to do? What's the morally right thing to do here? I think for some of you, though, some of you might have to find the strength to speak a truth, that something needs to change. And maybe whoever needs to hear that truth from you, maybe there's like a bit of a concern or a worry that they won't receive it well with the Queen of Swords, right? Like they might interpret you as being dramatic or trying to cause some sort of conflict or, you know, doing the most, I guess I should say, which I don't think that's really true. I think it's Pisces Aries just being very aligned. Right? And if your alignment causes drama or conflict or feels like confrontation for somebody else, Hate to say it like this, but that's not your problem, Pisces Aries. That's for them to figure out. Yeah, come on now. Devil energy and the Ace of Swords. Truth in and of itself, right? Some people fear the strength that you have, and or you being in this alignment brings up some sort of fear or doubt or reminder of some sort of self-limiting belief that someone else has. But you're standing here, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. Right? What someone else is bound to has nothing to do with you. For some of y'all. Hierophant. Strength to fight or battle some sort of demon here. And when I say demon, right, I really do just mean fear, shadow, illusion, just some lower vibrational energy. I get with the Devil and the Ace of Swords that it's the truth will set you free, that adage. A lot of adages, like a lot of sayings here that are coming through for you, Pisces Aries. Maybe these are words that run through your mind. You know what I mean? Things that we grow up learning or things that we grow up hearing a lot that kind of just play on repeat in background or kind of come up at the right times, or when you're contemplating something or thinking about something. The Two of Pentacles would say that there is this sort of balance. Oh, okay. Because I mean, I kind of get with the Two of Pentacles just based off the imagery here. It's a bit of a performance, like the vaudeville type of thing. It's an exaggeration of something or a performance to please someone else. Maybe you've been juggling things or trying to keep up appearances here, Pisces Aries, or trying to keep on a particular mask or a particular face to save face or to kind of save a relationship or a connection or whatever this could be, okay? I think Pisces Aries, this moment is asking you to be very authentic with yourself despite how uncomfortable it might make others. Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords says, I really don't care how you feel about my truth or how you feel about what I feel. That has nothing to do with me. It sounds like a personal problem, right? And I hate to say it like that, but that's sometimes how it has to be. People can often project their own insecurities, their own issues, their own limitations on you when you set yourself free. And I feel like Pisces Aries is saying, I'm free from that. I don't subscribe to that anymore. Having to do that performative dance and, just to kind of, I almost feel like for some of y'all, this is like just to keep things going with someone. I don't know. I feel like Pisces Aries is stepping into a very authentic version of themselves. And that authenticity doesn't involve performance. I hope that's connecting for some of y'all because I feel it very strongly, yeah? Hierophant says, I don't have to perform for nobody. I know what I know. You know what I mean? Like I've gained the lessons. I've learned the wisdom. And I'm applying it. And if that means that I have to put down this kind of Two of Pentacles dance and stop dancing around the truth. Maybe some of you, that's the thing. You've been dancing around the truth with someone. Not wanting to say it. Kind of not wanting to be the one to initiate some sort of cutoff, because I do feel like that's what's happening. Something getting cut off, or maybe a boundary being set, or someone just finding clarity that they don't have to do the Two of Pentacles dance anymore. I don't have to entertain anything that does not align with my greater good, or that doesn't support my highest self, right? Or just your favorite self. I don't know, however you want to phrase it. I think you've shown tremendous strength in dealing with this devil energy. Some of you, I feel like this is family, I'm going to be honest, okay? Others of you, this could be a lover. Someone you were in a relationship with. This could be a job as well with the devil here. Career. Like, I don't feel like I have the energy to perform anymore, or I don't have the energy to put on a brave face. and pretend. Ooh, there's a big energy of pretending here. Let's get a little deeper. Tell me more about this lunar eclipse and change for Pisces, Aries. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about this lunar eclipse and change. I think the lunar eclipse that's coming up, like I said, on November 8th, is going to catalyze this for you, Pisces, Aries, where you're going to feel that change. Yeah, there you go, Five of Pentacles. You're going to feel that change very deeply. Like, nah, I'm different now. Like, something's different. Relationships, connections. Yeah, there's the Two of Cups. Relationships, connections don't feel the same. Okay? Knight of Swords. Look at that. Knight of Swords. How did this come out? How do you want me to do this, Divine? Two of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords. The World. Right. Some things are coming to an end. Like I said, there are going to be some huge changes and shifts in your relationships here, Pisces, Aries. Things that you didn't see before, Eight of Swords, will now be very visible. You'll be very aware of Ace of Swords when it comes to these relationships. Now, doesn't have to be romantic. Again, like I said, some of you, this could be family. This could be your contracts with work or things that you've committed your heart to. Things that you've been passionate about or expressed passion for, okay? Just take it how it resonates. Things that you didn't see, Eight of Swords, that were actually keeping you out of this feeling of abundance or keeping you a little out in the cold. Some of you didn't realize or will come to realize just how much of, and they're giving me the word outsider, that, how could I put that, Divine? Give me the words to say, because it's a feeling. I think it's like that feeling within, okay, thank you, Divine. It's that feeling within relationships or connections where you have a connection with somebody, again, whether this is romantic, platonic, familial, whatever. It's like you're maybe connected by blood, or you're connected by religion, or you're connected by something else, love, I don't know. Tell you how it resonates, okay? But it's like even in that connection, you feel left out in the cold. You feel lonely. Some of you, the Five of Pentacles could be a sign of neglect here slightly. Like you either feel neglected in this connection or around these people, these kindred spirits. With the Two of Cups, Eight of Swords though, right? It's like I couldn't see it before. Something was blocking your vision from seeing these relationships, these connections for what they truly were. And I think now that the Divine is gifting you this Ace of Swords, this sight, this clarity, this vision, the truth ultimately, because it came out for Saturn. Now that you're being gifted the truth about these connections and these bonds, you can now take swift and quick action, Knight of Swords, and leave, release, let go of any, I just heard expectations from these people. I think it might be multiple people in your life, Pisces, Aries, okay? It's like I let go of expecting truth from these people. I let go of expecting anything more than I've been given, anything more than being left out in the cold by them, which ultimately ends a cycle here for you. The World brings something into completion, right? I didn't even realize that. Wow, you see how in this particular illustration she's carrying a candle or multiple candles here? This is what I mean. I think those candles represent connections for you. Connections that maybe you've been Two of Pentacles, you've been doing a lot of work to keep up, or the strength of the connection, because you do have the Strength card, depended on your effort and your effort alone, Pisces, Aries. So meaning Eight of Cups, if I walk away from this, it'll end. And maybe that's a truth that you maybe deep down knew, Hierophant. You maybe knew, but didn't want to embrace, didn't want to accept, didn't want to believe. That if I stop putting in my energy and my effort to a Pentacles, I stop doing this dance with this person or these people, that those connections will just fade. They'll just end completely. Hi, Shelly. Thanks for being here, love. Experience the outsiders things all the time. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I get with the Eight of Swords. It's like part of you didn't want to acknowledge it for what it was. And that's okay because, oh my gosh, it's such a human thing to do, right? Things that we don't want to believe, we will turn a blind eye to. Because for some of y'all, right, the next step would be the Nine of Swords. And then it's going to be on your mind. And then you're going to be feeling the stress about it. And it's like Pisces Aries doesn't want the stress about it. But ultimately, I think that this lunar eclipse, this full moon lunar eclipse, and Aries and Taurus is going to really be so beneficial for you, Pisces Aries. Because it's going to activate that Aries energy, that fire energy, right? Which is going to get you to take the actions, do the releasing, maybe even almost like a metaphoric burning of whatever has been lingering, whatever has been keeping you in these lower vibrational energies with the devil, these fears or these restrictions, right? Like I think that's why Saturn's showing up so strong for you, because the restrictions that are placed on you, or this pressure cooker I kind of feel like you're in with these people or these energies, Saturn understands it. Saturn's being really close to you and surrounding you to assist you with that, because that's all Saturn is, restriction, right? Truth ultimately, but it's pressure. It's pressure. It's pushing you to face what it is that you need to face. It's pushing you to really acknowledge these connections for what they are. And I get that, Pisces Aries, that might be one of the hardest things you might have to do in this time. Because I get that these people are people that you do care for. People that, again, it's a Two of Cups. These are people who you feel connected to in some way, shape, or form. But ultimately, is that connection serving you? Or is it depleting you? Is it restricting you? Is it taking things away from you? Is it hindering you? Some of you, it hinders you emotionally. Because the fact that you do feel left out in the cold with these connections, but you still keep putting in the energy and the work, I think that's the cycle that you're facing right now, or something that you have to look at, okay? Or again, maybe that's what has to come to an end. Yeah, I love my Pisces so much. That's so sweet. Okay. Let's look at these messages though. Let's see what the third house has for you. Thank you so much, Divine. What is going, okay, right away. Love it. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles would say you have everything that you need. Eight of Pentacles, come on now. Some of you, this could be a job, this could be work too, okay? You have everything that you need. You have all the tools, all the resources here, okay, in order to bring in balance, justice. Okay. What else is with these messages? There's that Piscean energy, the Hangman. So this feels like a refocus for you, Pisces Aries. It's a refocus. Getting you to see something for what it truly is. Yeah, look at that, the Lovers. Like I said, for some of you, these are relationships that are very close to you. This could be a lover or partner as well. Tell me more about these messages. The Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, okay? Could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? A Virgo. Maybe you have strong Virgo in your chart, Taurus or Capricorn. But yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Justice. Three of Cups at the bottom. So there's definitely something to celebrate. I think you are conquering a cycle in your life right now. A pattern of either turning a blind eye to things that your higher self is trying to communicate with you, tell you, or get you to change and shift here. Pisces Aries with the Eight of Swords. Ignoring certain feelings and emotions and efforts and actions from people. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, I feel like Pisces Aries is taking an inventory around, okay, here's who I put in a lot of energy and a lot of effort into. Here's who I give a lot of my time, my focus, my resources to. Who actually matches me in that? Who's actually balancing, bringing something else to the scale? And I think looking at it from that point of view is gonna open your eyes. It's gonna give you a truth here. Saturn and the Ace of Swords. It's gonna give you a truth that's gonna push you into a new age of wisdom. Hierophant and Saturn return, where it's no longer being ruled by the emotion of it all here, Pisces Aries. It's actually being very energetically responsible. Okay? Taking responsibility and ownership of your own energy, your own efforts. And no longer feeling like you have to perform for people, Pisces Aries. Meaning like, I think there's this expectation from these Two of Cups connections that leave you in the Five of Pentacles, that like they don't have to put in a lot of effort. They don't have to match your energy in a certain way because they know that you're just going to do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think they just kind of sit back and let you be the excited one to see them, right? Or they're not really always that excited to see you, or like maybe you're always saying, hey, love you, you know, and they don't really return the energy. I don't know. I think you know the situation that I'm speaking on, okay? And we'll leave it at you fill in the blank, Pisces Aries. But I think with the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is studying the connections, studying the environments that allow you to thrive, Pisces Aries, the relationships that allow you to thrive, the connections that really do balance you out and match your energy, match your effort as well. The Lovers, right? That would be a true Lovers match. The opposite of the Lovers is the Devil energy. The Lovers definitely brings peace. The Devil energy brings stress. Okay? That's a very like basic kind of distinction between these. I feel like it's a little bit more complicated for you, Pisces Aries, but I think hopefully that sets you on the right path to really figure out how to bring in this world energy for yourself, and this Eight of Cups energy from these connections that yeah, I mean ultimately you're gaining the truth around. Ones that are in Devil energy and the ones that are the Lovers. I'm gonna raise my own family has left me out in the cold. I miss my Pisces. I hope he really doesn't mean goodbye forever. His family didn't want us together. Faith. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that there, Shelly. Okay. I'm sending you so much love. Okay. And a lot of peace. I hope you find peace around that, because being disconnected from family or feeling left out in the cold by family is a very, very painful energy. So I hope that you do find peace in that. Okay. But yeah, I think it's just, I get a lot of focus here for you, Pisces Aries. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Swords. And then like the opposite of really focusing, the Eight of Swords and the Hangman, right? It's like this, it's up to you truly, okay? And I think with the Three of Cups clarifying Saturn return, it's like you're going to step into an age after this world, so like a full energy, where you're really going to celebrate with those that celebrate you. And I think with the Queen of Swords energy, there won't be apologies around that. And I think that's going to be a very powerful and very beautiful energy for you to be in, Pisces Aries, because it's like I'm going to raise a toast to those that support me, support the work that I'm doing, support the effort that I put in, right? They reciprocate. Let's see what's behind this Three of Cups, though. I'm interested. Yeah, look at that. The ones that I feel successful with, victorious with, the ones that actually acknowledge my effort, acknowledge the energy, the joy, the happiness, the abundance, honestly, because the Three of Cups is like sharing abundance that you've gained with those that you love. It's basically like, hey, I just got a promotion, or I just got a raise. I'm going to throw a party for my friends or for my family that I love or the people that I care for, right? And we're just going to celebrate this accomplishment, this victory, this success, this new level. It's like If you think about, like, yeah, maybe that might be a good exercise for you here, Pisces Aries. Imagine you throwing a party or a celebration of some sorts, Three of Cups, right? Who would you invite to that celebration where you know that the energy would be matched? They would be happy for you, right? That they would love and enjoy and very much so show up to celebrate you without needing, I want to say without needing you to celebrate them in that moment, or kind of without making it about them. Because I get that you might be surrounded by people like that. That every time something good happens for Pisces Aries, they either make it about themselves or, like these connections that are in this devil energy, it's almost like they just don't give you your flowers for it, or they don't really care to acknowledge all the hard work that you've put in. You know what I mean? I just really think that this is a very universal energy here, Pisces Aries, that you guys are maybe leading the collective through, okay? I don't know. But I get that this is something that's going to hit all the energy in the collective at various times. And I think you're just at this point now, right? Where you're really going to do a deep, deep reflection, the hangman, and take the blinders off on some of these connections. And Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, I'm not going to say you're calling people out, Pisces Aries, but I think it's no longer sugarcoating it. Ooh, yeah. No more sugar-coated truths for Pisces Aries. It's Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. Like I said earlier in this reading, I'm not going to fake the funk with nobody. If this is it, this is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to pretend like we're not at odds, or I'm not going to pretend like, we're more connected than we are. No, like, I'm just going to deal with what it is, right? And I'm not going to put on for that. I think that's maybe a lot of y'all, this could be family. It's like you might feel like you have to put on to get the acknowledgement. You have to go above and beyond yourself just to get recognition, or again, you maybe have to feel like you put in all the work. I think it's okay to allow yourself to walk away from those things. And I know that that might come with some guilt. Trust me, I know. Okay? It might come with a little bit of guilt, but that's going to be for you to work through, Pisces Aries. And understand that choosing you, or choosing your happiness, choosing your peace, choosing to choose those who choose you, is the healthiest thing you could do for yourself right now. It's the wisest thing. Saturn return in the Hierophant. It's the wisest thing you could do for yourself right now, okay? Come on now, like I said, I didn't even see the Four of Swords there. Choosing your peace. Truly letting bygones be bygones, but in a way where accountability isn't lost. You're not holding yourself more accountable than you need to, Pisces Aries, right? Where you could sit in peace and say, look, I did all that I could. I gave it my all. I was real, I was authentic, or you know what I mean? I really showed up. And if someone doesn't want to show up for me, or if it's not reciprocated, or, whoever you're showing up for isn't interested in showing up in the same capacity, okay, I'm going to be at peace with that Four of Swords. Because you know why? I still do have people, even if it's just one person, Pisces Aries, okay? I still have a person or people who I have that lover's vibration with, who I have justice with and balance, right? Who I know that the effort I put in is maximized, it's appreciated, right? Ten of Wands would say, Pisces Aries, you're releasing the burden of it all. You're releasing the energy that doesn't belong to you. Or the responsibility. That's what really the Ten of Wands is. It's responsibility for energy, right? But I think you're releasing that, which is powerful and very, very beautiful. Okay, so I'm again sending you all so much love, strength, and courage to really work through this, because again, this lunar eclipse that we're pulling up on November 8th is going to be very intense for you. And I think that the truth that comes in it, I'm not going to sugarcoat that for you at all. I think it's going to hurt a little bit, okay? It's going to be painful to really accept it. I think a lot of you know, but I don't think you fully have accepted it yet. That's that Eight of Swords. The truth surrounds me. All these swords of truth surround me. I'm just not ready to look at it for what it is. And then the Hangman says, okay, but you have no choice at this point. Because at this moment, Pisces Aries, not addressing it, not looking at it for what it is, not moving like you know what it is ultimately hindering you more than it needs to, or it should. I don't like using the word should. Then it needs to. Okay? Yes, then losing him on top of that, very, very hard. Unconditional love. I made mistakes, Naja. Thank you for the encouragement. Oh, my pleasure, Shelly. Yeah, no. Yeah, accountability is absolutely key, but just, I would say, absolutely be sure that you're only holding yourself accountable for your own actions and your own truth. Okay? And this Four of Swords, I think, is what's crucial for you, Pisces Aries. It's the peace, right? It's putting the past behind you. You not beating yourself up more than you need to, okay? Like, truly. Some things, it's a part of aging. It's a part of learning. Making mistakes. Not seeing things. Not taking action when maybe you should have. You know what I mean? All those things that you can look back and be like, and really be hard on yourself for. And maybe that's why Saturn is here, right? Saturn is hard on us, right? And gets us to, again, hold ourselves accountable. But make sure that you're also letting it go, too. It's not, Saturn doesn't come in to bring all that energy up or to put discipline on our minds or in our vibration for you to stay stuck on it. It's to learn what you need to learn, the Hangman and the Hierophant, right? It's to gain the lesson out of it so that moving forward, you don't repeat the cycle. It's not for us to stew and brew on, okay? So just be mindful because you might be very tempted to do that. It is Scorpio season, okay? That just brewing on it and just holding on to it and clinging, and the grudges can be so easy to fall into in this season, okay? So just do the work to breathe through it. Again, Three of Cups. Find joy. Create joy. Spend time with those that, again, choose those that choose you, Pisces Aries. Choose those that choose you. Okay, but let's see what else. What else does Pisces Aries need to know about this energy, Divine? Thank you so much. What else might be the highest energetic outcome with this energy? Power came right out. There's power in truth. Yeah. Ace of Swords is very, very powerful because it's consciousness, it's awareness. Because once you see the Ace of Swords, once you've been gifted the Ace of Swords, there's no returning back to how you once saw things or how you once viewed things. It's a permanent shift in your consciousness, okay? And look, all for your transformation. For those of you that haven't watched my Scorpio season energy reading, make sure you do, okay? Because our butterfly was a spirit animal guide that came forward for Scorpio season for the collective. And I think you guys might really resonate with the messages that came out for that portion of the reading, okay? If you see a butterfly, okay, this is just a gentle reminder that, yeah, you are amid a very, very huge change here. That's what that lunar eclipse is all about. And this change is happening deep within your soul's vibration, okay? So it's going to take time for that change to resonate into your reality. But just make sure with that Eight of Swords that you're not getting in the way of that transformation, okay? Allow what is to be. Easier said than done, absolutely. But possible, absolutely. You got security, okay? That's that Nine of Pentacles. Keep working on the connections that feel secure for you, okay? The ones you know you're safe in, not the ones that you have to question, okay? The ones you know you're safe in. You know you're seen, you know you're valued, Nine of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Eight of Cups, release. Perfect season, right? We're really steeping into fall here. Be like the trees, Pisces Aries, okay? You're changing your colors, preparing to release and shed so that your branches can grow stronger, your roots can grow deeper. You can become a bit more sturdier, yeah? Tell me more. Tell me more for what Pisces Aries has to focus on when it comes to this energy. Okay, change again. Yeah. Change and transformation. You have change basically 3 times here. Okay. So again, I feel like Pisces Aries, you do know the changes that you need to make. I think you do know what needs to shift and change within these 2 of Cups connections. I think it's just you allowing it to happen. That is a bit of the challenge here, okay? But I know you guys can get through it. You have the power to release, okay? Tell me more. And look at that, purification. Like I said, it's time to do a clean sweep. It's time to purify. Look, guys, have gateway at the bottom. This eclipse season is a gateway for you, Pisces Aries, to enter another rebirth season. It's your cusp energy. Trust that. Oh, that's interesting. I just heard like that the relationships and connections that are secure will survive the purification. Yeah, they'll survive the purification. They won't wither, they won't dissipate, they won't fade away, they won't crumble. If anything, they'll thrive more. That's how you know that this is secure for you, that this is a safe place for you, or this is a safe person, the lovers, right? A safe connection, a safe energy. Because not only do they hold you accountable, yes, or, you know, give you the room to be accountable, but they also value you. Even in the sense of, that's the Page of Pentacles, they value you because they understand that you're learning, just as they are learning, just as everyone is learning, right? No one knows it all. We all have to have certain experiences to gain wisdom and understanding. So I think that's also a part of being gentle with yourself, Pisces Aries, in this energy, is that you went through these experiences with these people to gain deeper understanding, the Hierophant, to grow and mature and age, the Saturn return energy, right? For you to ultimately be able to recognize truth when it's in front of you, or truth when it's within you, okay? All right, Pisces Aries, I think we're going to end it here. I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful for you, maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on or what's to come. If any of this resonated with you, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Let me know that. It really does help me as a reader, and I love and enjoy connecting with you all and hearing your stories in the comments, okay? If you did find this reading helpful, yeah, if you were here and you appreciate it, or whenever you tune in, make sure you just give the video a thumbs up. All right, I appreciate that as well. Lets me know that you were here, lets me know that you tuned in. And if you're new here to my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed this series here, our cosmic energy check-ins. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can tune in to the daily readings, okay? It'll also help me connect with your energy for the readings that I do for the collective here. Make sure you also have that bell notification turned on to all, so at the very least you're notified when I'm live. So if you would like to tune into that particular reading for the day, you can see the cards come out in live action. All right. I also have channel membership content, okay? For members only, we do a lot of awesome different readings and varieties of readings, okay? So you can either click that join button next to subscribe. It'll just take you to my membership page, okay? So that you can see the different options. Or you can click that first link in my description box. It'll take you to that same page. If you're interested, join where you feel comfortable, Pisces Aries, okay? I'm grateful for everybody who has already joined. Thank you to all of my members who will be tuning into this reading. I appreciate you all. And if not right now, not maybe in the near future or ever, Pisces Aries, there's no harm, no foul, no worry with that. I appreciate you just tuning into this reading. And if you would like more readings for your cusp, okay, or for this Pisces Aries energy, the playlist for all of the readings I've done for Pisces Aries is also linked in the description box, okay? All right, Pisces Aries, I'll see y'all in the next one. Namaste. Oh, and thank you, Shelly, for chiming in into the chat. I appreciate your presence, love. All right, namaste.